I'm going to die today, playing 4 hours of Silent Hill F. The last stream I will do of Silent Hill F. Let me just take this off of me. I've been looking forward to this one. I really love this new title screen I have for, I assume, getting all of the endings except the final ending. It seems strange. Maybe it's just getting 4 endings or something gets you this screen. It's fucking gorgeous, though. I cannot, in fact, continue. I need to load myself from this save. Alright, so we're going back just a hair. I just have to backtrack over here and drop off my brooch in the Jizo statue. How are my weapons looking? Pretty good. Do I have the right Omamori equipped? Yeah. So, as soon as the game prompts me to change my difficulty, I'm dropping this shit down. I might leave it at hard. I don't know. Okay.
私がこれを受け取るのにふさわしいかどうか考える時間が欲しいのです。
Okay. My path has been irrevocably altered. Just keep running. What if I just don't pick up the phone? Does it just keep ringing, I wonder? Alright, so this segment is going to be the same. Somewhat disappointing because this dragged on for quite a bit when I played last run. Alright, the room with the paintings should be through here. I think I've got a decent idea of the layout of the house now, which is something I was struggling with before, despite having done this 3 times. Oh, yeah, I can't open that box with the seal, because I don't have the brooch anymore. Alright, so... Oh! That's a change already. Everyone is crossed out in the painting. Except me. Yeah. That's fascinating. I didn't think there would be a change to any of the puzzles or anything other than cutscenes, honestly. Huh. There's even new letters. Kimie, tomorrow's the big day. I'm looking forward to seeing Hinako dressed as a bride. I still can't believe she's marrying that rich young man. We won't have to worry about money ever again, and I'm sure Hinako will be happy too. You must feel like a huge burden's been lifted off your shoulders. Let's take life easy now. We can fulfill that dream of yours to going to every onsen in Japan. If there are any other wishes you want to come true, just say the word. It's Mom's handwriting from here. Kanta, my dream is to hear you say such sweet words to me directly, not on paper. Dude, I'm gonna need you to tell your wife you love her. Oh, yeah, okay. Just gonna quickly run over, drop all this shit off at the shrine. I feel really stupid for not remembering that that's what an onsen is. Especially since I'm supposed to be the fucking weeaboo nerd here, not you. I know those don't open, I just want them to be marked properly on the map. They tried. Alright, that worked out well. I love the way that it actually dynamically lights up the room. Maybe I'm wrong. I could swear that it emitted like a glow. I guess that was entirely my imagination. The lighting was just somewhat greenish in that room. Ugh, remembering which doors I have to go in. Huh? Oh, this one. This is where the calendar is? No. Well, goddamn. So much for what I said about remembering the layout any better. I don't remember where the shit is anymore. I have no object permanence. Oh. Shit, a conversation with your sister. Damn.
私にはお姉ちゃんたちの言うことがよくわからないよ。ひなこだって幸せな結婚をして
幸せな人生を歩みたいでしょ。
Yes, but what you're describing is the opposite.
そこが多分私とお姉ちゃんの、私と世界の一番の違いなの。
違いって？
私、幸せになることが絶対に大切とは思ってないの。もちろん幸せにはなりたいよ。でもそれよりも大事なことがあるの。
それは何？
自分で選択したかどうか。私はね、幸せにしてもらいたいんじゃない。自分で選んで幸せになりたいの。たとえ幸せになれなかったとしても、自分で選んだ結果はとても尊くて、私には価値があるように思えるの。みんなが女の幸せと呼ぶもの、頼もしい旦那様と大勢の子供たち、そういうものと生涯無縁になるとしても構わない。私には幸せになれるかどうかよりも、自分で運命を選べたかどうかが大事なの。
私には綺麗事に聞こえるけれどね。でもひな子の言うことが間違ってるとも思えない。あと100年、いやひょっとしたらもう少し早いかも。どんな結果だろうと、自分で選んだ結果ならそれが幸せだとそうと言える時代がきっと訪れると思うわ。お姉ちゃんはその世界には行けないけれど、ひな子は行けるといいね。
どんな結果だろうとも、自分で結果を選べることが幸せ。自分で選べなかった結果は幸せじゃないんだ。誰にも操ってない私の選択は。
Huh. Project from art class. My future self, Shimizu Hinako. The canvas is blank. But even now, imagining the countless possibilities of what I could fill all this blank space with makes me excited. Oh, that's cool. That wasn't there in previous runs. Also, she's not about to have a conversation with her past self. Although, that was her reliving... I think it's the third area where she usually has the conversation with herself. Nah, fuck you. Is there even anything over there that I need? I don't think there is. Hold on, let me think. I need the wax. I need the key in the wax, and I need the hose, and I think both of those are in the third area, so let's just move on here. Oh. Didn't realize she was readying an attack at all. Because she has like a backwards lunging maneuver that she does. I didn't even know that they could do that. Huh. That's interesting. How have I played through so much of this game and I don't think I've ever seen that animation? Or at least I've never noticed it. Fuck off. He won't come through the door, so I can't attack him. What the fuck, bro? God, I hate these things. His attack pattern was just never be in a position where you can be attacked. It's that easy. What the fuck was the point of these rooms? Did I have nothing to gain for coming in here? Oh, man. Alright, whatever. Hey, Dees. Sorry, I was ignoring you. Video games are more important. Fuck off, game! I think the axe wouldn't be so fucking frustrating as a weapon if it didn't always put you in hallways. Really? Really? Okay, whatever. Most of the game takes place in really tight corridors, and most of your attacks are extremely wide swings. What the fuck? 3 times? Okay. Hey, that worked out. Ooh, don't want to break that. For all the frustration, I have to admit that, like, I am having fun with the combat. I just wish that it was more, consistent. Like, I'll bitch, but I'll mostly bitch because, I am dying. Okay. Fuck off! I got canceled out of my axe being 90% of the way through the enemy body. Damn, there isn't even anything to gain in this room, is there? There's one dried carcass. Hold up. The sparrow door... The sparrow door is different. It's the parents' room this time instead of Hinako's room. That's very interesting, because that means that last cutscene, the one where normally Hinako would be facing herself, is either going to happen in her parents' room, or she's going to instead just be having a conversation with her parents? I don't know. Glad to see there's a notable difference in how this plays out before getting to the very end. Alright, well now I just stand here and wait. What the fuck do you mean? I waited. I hate this enemy so much. Get fucked. Eat an entire ass. Oh, I know what buttons I'm pressing. Anything new in this room for this run? The item that was on the ground isn't going here. Oh, wait, no, here. Nah, same deal. I'm still not sure what that represents. Like, if that's her dad. Because, like, there's the Ooh.
チューブはまだ使えそうだ。
There's all these, like, family puppet... I don't know if puppet's the right term. Like, little dolls. Like, little wooden dolls that represent the family. And I think that's the one that represents the father? I misunderstood completely and thought it represents something else. But I think that's the dad in the family. Nothing. So I still need to... Oh, hold on. What? There's another room here? No, there isn't. I haven't been down this way, have I? So this puzzle is playing out slightly different. Whoa. Punished for opening the door. Oh my god, I'm trying to get in there so I can attack you. Interesting. This is confusing. I think I do have to go back into that second area and go past the pregnancy monster. Jesus. Alright, there's a remedy right here. Alright, yep, I think I just fucked myself up by not exploring that second area more. What the fuck?
私の日記? 何か入ってる.
Well, I have the block of wax. I think what it is that I'm missing one of the symbols that goes to the... Glad I kept that, I took that extra knife. I think I'm missing one of the symbols that goes on the door. But I have the sparrow key, so I can go back to that. I have to go back there anyways. Fuck me! What the fuck, game? I pressed that way too late. Cool. Whew. Spawning two of them on me in that tiny little room is immensely cruel. fuck? It's just dropping enemies on me everywhere. Okay, so the room that I didn't go into was down that hallway. I decided I didn't want to deal with the pregnancy monster. Or not. Fuck me. So, I started my wind-up before he jumped backwards. So that entire animation takes longer than just one of my heavy attacks. I also had that backwards. Sorry, too distracted trying to kill. That entire animation happens faster than my heavy attack does.
この写真なんか見たことある気がする。思い出せない。
Alright. The knife is completely repaired. Let's just go with that. Is there anything else in here before I leave? A toolkit. Alright. So I'll be able to get one of the... I don't know what they call them. Let me just save and look real quick. I don't have any of them right now. Wait, I have an ammo? Huh. Sure. Since I have to go kill one of those pregnancy monsters, I might as well. Yeah, just do that with no warning. Ah, I ran out of stamina. Wasn't too bad. Going fucking hot ham on it with the kitchen knife makes a huge difference. Fuck. Ooh. I was really worried there. How the fuck are you not dead? 3 heavies and 4 lights is what it took to kill that. And this is where I do the little weights puzzle.
昔これで遊んでた。飽きそうなところがある。これ何?
Just walk away. So now... I think I have everything that I need. I don't think that I just have to go to... Yeah, I think the weight puzzle is very much... In that instance, it's supposed to be that, like, Himiko is separated from everyone else. She feels estranged. Where was the door? Wait. Hold on. Yeah, Shimizu Residence 3. Was this not where the... Damn it, did I fuck up? No. I just can't look at the map and see properly, because my brain, it's full of empty. Alright, let's see what we got.
ひなこ、ちょっとおいでなさい。お母さん、ひなこの誤解を解いておきたいの。
誤解って？
ひなこはお母さんのこと、お父さんにいつもいじめられてるって思ってる？
そんなこと。
確かにお父さんはちょいと短気な人だけど、娘の前ではいい格好がしたいだけの照れ屋な人なんだよ。
あんなに怒鳴ったり物を投げつけたりしてきたのに。
お父さんはね、ずっと夢があったの。
She's just going to justify him.
自分と友達で小さなお店を持ちたいって。
夢？
そう。お父さんには仲のいいお友達がいてね、船に乗っていた頃からかな、弟みたいに可愛いっていつも言ってた。でもね、何かあったんだろうね。急にお父さんが貯めてたお金全部持って逃げちゃった。きっとどうしようもない理由があったんだろうね。悪い人には見えなかったから。お父さん、それですごく傷ついてね、荒れてた時期があったの。落ち着くと、
This is a story about how people
いつも
fucking need
私に
therapy.
は謝ってくれたよ。でもね、子供には弱い父親の姿を見せたくないからって。男の人はプライドが高いから。
だからって家族を傷つけていいわけがない。
ひな子はきっと家に入ると女は男に虐げられるってそう思い込んじゃってるんだろうね。でもね、あんたが思ってるほど女もお母さんも弱くはないんだよ。お父さんなんて娘の前ではカッコつけて威張ってるけど、あんたたちがいない時は全然違うんだから。
Cool, so he's only an asshole to me. Thanks. That makes me feel better.
お母さんとお父さん大喧嘩したことがあるの。
知らない。そんなことあったの？
お母さん、お父さんが謝ってくるまで徹底的に無視してやったよ。あんたたちがいる前では普通に振る舞ってたけどね。おかずもお父さんの嫌いなものばっかりにしてお茶に雑巾の絞り汁それでやったこともあるの。
So you were a passive aggressive lunatic.
信じられ
Great.
ない。
お 父さんたったの3日で音をあげたよ。あんたと純子が寝静まった後、そこにベターっと土下座してね。
お父さんが本当に？
そうだよ。私とお父さんが本気で喧嘩をしたら、お父さんが私に勝てるわけないじゃない。でもね、それは私たち夫婦の話。娘のお前に心配かけたのは本当に申し訳ないと思ってるよ。
話してくれてありがとう、お母さん。
My mom smiled through tears of joy when Junko got married. Was she really happy to be sending her daughter off to suffer the same fate as her? Did she raise her just to be beaten and abused by some man? What even is a bride price anyway? Why do they make a profit off of Junko being married? Do they get more money because they taught her how to cook and sew? Well, I won't learn those things. You won't make a single yen off of me. I won't be like my mother, not now, not ever. Why did my mother even marry him in the first place? How could anyone possibly call themselves happy having to spend their entire life with someone like him? Mom once told me a husband and wife support each other for the whole of their lives, in sickness and in health. You see, it took me a long time to recover after giving birth to you. I caused your father a lot of trouble with my mood swings, but no matter how much I complained, he stood by me through it all without so much as a frown. I knew he may not have turned out to be much of a father to you girls, but all in all, he's been a good enough husband to me. There's more about Junko in here that I... Wait, I read these. Junko says... I didn't read this last one, I think. Even if it's what makes my sister happy, I can't make my own choices. If I can't make my own choices, then I will be unhappy forever. But if what makes me happy doesn't give my sister the results she wants, then she will be unhappy. Though our concepts of happiness may differ, I think as sisters we can respect each other's version of it and take comfort when we know the other has found it. Letter from my uncle. Kanta, I shall be brief and to the point. It is very unfortunate about Kimie. I'm sorry, and I understand why you would want her to go ahead with the surgery. But surgery can do more harm than good. Remember how Mother never properly recovered after hers? I understand how you feel, I really do, but please reconsider before taking on debt for an operation that might not even make her better. Wouldn't Kimie rather you tried to enjoy the time you have left together? Either way, you need to talk it out with Kimie first. Knowing you, you probably haven't said a word of this to her yet, have you? I can't cover the whole operation, but I'll send what little I have to spare. Buy Kimie something nice with it. Got it? Shotaro. That's fucking crazy. Alright, so the debt he took on was for his wife, a surgery for his wife. I knew it was medical related, but I don't think they ever elaborate on what that means. Like, I think debt and medical is, like, as far as you get. I'm concerned that I'm missing one of the panels, because I think I only have 2. But I've checked everywhere. Fuck that, I have 1. Okay. Well, I know where one of them is, at least. Let's, go around really quick. Because I think the other one might be in one of these rooms and I've just forgotten. Axe over a steel pipe, that's an easy choice. Hey look, hon, I picked up the axe. Are you happy? I finally did it. So all of the puzzles have been Hinako isolating herself, or I suppose more likely not isolating herself so much as being sort of her own way, going her own way. The weight puzzle was her on her own. The painting puzzle is her being the only one standing. I knew it this time. Oh well. I'm still probably going to die from this, because this does, like, your entire health bar. No? Oh, wow. Okay. That's fun. Cool. I can't dodge when he hits you the first time. It's over. This move. Multiple times I've been caught by it because I dodged the second he started to lunge. But if you try and dodge right before he lunges, you're also fucked. It just has such a tiny, safe dodging timing. Whatever. Wrong direction. So, I've been everywhere. I've been in every room. I think I just legitimately fucked up and passed up one of the door symbols. Can't go back. I have to go forward through them. No, I haven't turned the combat down. You can't just do it at will. You have to die enough that the game offers you to change it, like Devil May Cry. And honestly, I'd love to be able to finish, because the bosses are really cool, and I'd love to do the other boss, the final boss, on the hardest difficulty. Fuck. It just feels so bad every time you clank off something because you don't have so few options for moves. You got that gigantic overhead I just did that takes 10 years to wind up, or you've got a wide swing that just doesn't work if you're in a hallway, which you are usually in. Did I not collect, like, an item from... When I went into the parents' room, I got that cutscene, but I don't believe I collected anything in that room. That feels wrong. Whoa, okay. Let me just rush through real quick, make sure there are any doors here I haven't been in. What the fuck? Why have even more enemies spawned? Huh. God forbid I have to revisit any of this area. Back to the parents' room. I think I might have just neglected to pick up an item. Cool. I think that's... Yep, correct. It's because when you're done with that cutscene, it leaves you facing outside the door. Wrong way. You'd really think I'd have some semblance of a layout for this place by now. I wonder what would happen if I had died there. Oh, okay. Interesting. This is a different puzzle for this ending. Huh. Wait. I assume that... What am I misunderstanding? Belong together. White and black fought battling upon a set of scales. Neither wanted for the scales, for what they desired was simply a quiet gray place where they could belong together. Whether we flee or spread our wings and fly is our decision alone, one to make only once we are ready. They had no use for those who towered. So... Huh. What do I not understand? So, white and black fought, battling upon a set of scales. Would be, like... Oh, hold on. Would be this, presumably. Belong together. Whether we flee or spread our wings and fly is our decision alone, one to make only once we are ready. They had no use for those who towered from the heavens, imposing their will on others. Yeah, I don't really understand then. I think I'm legit going to just be stumped on every puzzle from... These puzzles don't appear to have anything to do with anything, too. The difficulty hasn't affected the last few puzzles because they're narrative. Like, they're tied to the ending that you're getting. There's just not really... There's no way that it's not the birds. The white and black. Huh. Is it... Is it this? No. What about the other way around? So bizarre. I don't fucking know. I feel like I would not just need a solution. I feel like I would need someone to explain in depth what it is I'm even supposed to... Where it is I'm even supposed to start with this information. What does belong together mean? Yeah, no, every ending has a unique puzzle here, and it's always a fucking bizarre riddle. belong together and had no use don't seem like they could possibly mean anything at all. The sword and the fox just don't play into this at all, so it has to be the birds. Don't... Oh god, don't tell me that I actually do need to have... like a... I don't think it's a specific action, though, that you have to take. Like, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think you have to start with one and then change to another. I think you just have to end at a specific point. See... Yeah, well that's exactly what I'm saying, is I don't think that the game expects you to, like, perform an action like that. Like, start with a specific... Like, I don't think it expects you to have the scales in a position, then flip them, if that makes sense. At least none of the other puzzles have. The other puzzles have all relied on simply ending, like, where they all end up. So it's simply, like, this pattern would be a solution. Oh, I see what you mean. I'm gonna have to assume white and black is left to right. There's nothing about east or west. There's nothing, or left or right. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that white is flee, white is spread our wings. But it still doesn't... It's still, you have to make the assumption of left to right. Because there is no left and right indicated anywhere in the puzzle. Well... Yeah. I mean, I guess... Yeah, but there is no running. Like, running doesn't factor into this at all. I don't see any possible solution for this given the information I have. I will be angry at this puzzle if it is anything except the white and black bird and nothing else, because the puzzle the puzzle explanation specifically says not the scales, not what those who tower from the heavens, which would be the black and white, I assume. So if it's not some arrangement of these four symbols, what the fuck could it be that I could ever interpret from this puzzle? It feels like there's a fourth clue that doesn't that I'm missing entirely. Like that they've hidden a fourth clue somewhere in the map. I've always wondered why there are 3 symbols on the door here, and yet only one of them is something you place, but those don't seem relevant. Yeah, I think this puzzle is... Okay. To me, given the English translation that is presented to me as it's written, there is no way to solve this puzzle without trial and error. Okay, it has to be correct. But if that's the case, I've tried it. There's nothing else. I have tried every combination of that. At this point, I'm just moving shit around because I have nothing. They had no use for those who tower from the heavens, imposing their will on others. Seems like a completely nonsensical phrase if it means anything other than the top one is blank, then I don't know. The scales, white and black upon a set of, I'm legitimately like, there's nothing else that can mean. So is there a third part of this puzzle? The white and black on top, nothing on bottom. They had no use for those who towered from the heavens. It seems really difficult to interpret that as anything except the top being blank. This is it. This is the only change that can be made, is switching these two panels. Oh god, again, I think if it uses the swords or the fox, I'm legit going to be pissed off. Because I don't think there's anything... I don't think there's anything that justifies the sword or fox in the puzzle description. Seriously. You can just tell me what the solution is outright. I'm going to bitch about it for the next 5 minutes on stream. It's also, the white and black bird have to be adjacent. It says they belong together, but there's no way for them to be adjacent. And for the other two statements to make sense. I don't think anything can be on the top. The bottom line practically feels like... the only statement in this entire puzzle that seems like it has an like only one possible solution is the bottom line. The bottom line just tells you the top one has to be empty. Why would the black and white be on the bottom? That's complete fucking horseshit. Explain that with what the puzzle tells me.
何の話だろう?
No. There's nothing in this puzzle. The only way to come to that conclusion is trial and error. You're not going to put white and black. It says it's on top of the scales. So the scales have to be on the bottom, underneath the white and black. it's just wrong. The fucking puzzle hint is just giving you misinformation. That's miserable. I think that's the first time I think I've been annoyed by a puzzle in the game. The combat's pissed me off. The puzzles have at least always made sense, even if I've struggled with them. That one feels wrong, knowing the answer. I hate that.
何を？
俺は情けない父親だった。長い間怒鳴ったり怖がらせたりして。
I was really frustrated with the Scarecrow one, but I don't think the Scarecrow one's... I think the Scarecrow one is just something I can't solve. I'm just not... At the bare minimum, I'll let the cutscene play out before I whine anymore.
お前の気持ちを考えれば到底許せるわけもない。それを重々分かってる。それでも俺に謝らせてくれ。許してくれなくて構わないから。
はあ、あんた一人がスッキリしたいからってだけで勝手に謝ってるの？迷惑だよ。帰ってよ。今だって急に怒り出して包丁を投げつけてこないか怖くてたまらないんだから。
子供に怖がられるくらいが威厳のある父親だと誤解していたんだ。本当にすまない。
じゃあ勝手にこれからもそうしててよ。出てってよ。それでもお父さんは謝ってくれてる。許す許さないは私たちの勝手だけど、お父さんの謝りたいっていう気持ちまでも無限にはできないよ。お父さんの都合なんか知らないよ。家族だよ。それでもお母さんに聞いたでしょ。お父さんが裏切られて辛い目にあったって。辛い理由があったから乱暴も許せっていうの？そんなのまかり通らない。そう、まかり通らない。許す必要もない。縁を切り言い訳も謝罪も聞いてやる義理は確かにない。でもね、家族の縁は切れないんだよ。だから許さなくてもいいけれど聞いてあげなくちゃ。お父さんの気持ちだけは受け止めてあげて。お母さんはお父さんを許しているのかもしれないけど私には無理。知ってる？私たちとお父さんは血がつながっているけど、お父さんとお母さんは血なんかつながってないんだよ。結婚したってだけの赤の他人のお母さんがお父さんの話を聞いて許せたんだよ。どうして血のつながりのある私たちが話も聞いてあげられないの？怖かったと思う。今も怖いと思う。許せないと思うし、顔も見たくない気持ちもわかる。それでも話だけは聞いてあげて。許さなくてもいいからお父さんの気持ちだけは受け止めてあげて。
もし俺のせいで男というものに恐怖を覚えているならそれは誤解だ。俺はろくでなしだが他の父親たちは違う。俺とは正反対で琴行君立派な青年だ。彼なら絶対にお前を幸せにしてくれる。付き合いの長い柊君立派な男だけどな。あいつにならお前をやれるとずっと思っている。しかしそんなのは俺の勝手な決めつけで、結婚するもしないもお前が自分で決めて構わない。 俺を許さなくていいから俺の呪縛から解放されて幸せに生きてくれ。今まですまなかった。
今でも怖いし許せるかどうかわからないけどお父さんの気持ちだけは受け取ったから。
That is such a fucking hard line to skirt. After Dad saved up enough money from fishing, he decided to start up a restaurant with his longtime friend, someone who was a little brother to him. That friend, however, stabbed him in the back and ran off with all his money, leaving him with nothing but debt. Apparently, that's when things really started heading south for my dad. I mean, I do sympathize with him, but his past is his problem, not mine, and it definitely doesn't excuse him for making every day a living hell for me. When it's just him and my mom, he apologizes for the life of poverty he's forced us into due to his debts. According to Mom, there's nothing more shameful in this world to a father than letting his daughter see his weak side. If he acts the way he does to me just to hide something as dumb as that, then I think I might just go crazy right now. This house is theirs. It has nothing to do with me. I was just born here. I may be Hinako the little bird, but I have wings of my own, and if he doesn't care about how I want to live my life, then I'll just spread my wings and fly away. Wherever I choose to go will be entirely up to me. Yeah. She has a pretty fucking healthy outlook, and a pretty nuanced one, too. I can safely say I've never seen a story, not even just a video game, but a story approach family in the way this game has. Anyways, back to bitching about the puzzle. I do think that the Scarecrow one gets really fucked up at times. But every time I figured out what the solution was, I mostly felt like... Yeah, well, fuck it. I get it. I get it. I just was bad at interpreting what it was that I needed to do. It didn't always feel like it was my fault, but it never felt like... It never felt like it was unsolvable. This one feels like the information that you're given gets directly contradicted by the solution. It's legitimately unacceptable. What the fuck? Hold on. I was gonna say that this cutscene's somewhat different. It's really funny that, like, God, I can't remember the names of her friends at the moment. Sakuko is the psycho one, right? Damn, I actually can't remember anymore. I don't know why I'm so bad at names today.
始めるところだったぞ。誰のなんだと。
I wonder how this plays out differently, given the context of the last few scenes.
それでは、ご一同様。
Sorry, that was me accidentally hitting my trigger.
包丁の際をどうぞご覧ください。よー。
I
なんだその言い草は。
お前たちは誰なんだ。私のお父さんとお母さんを逃がすのはやめろ。
The dialogue was different. I forgot how fucked up this fight was on the hard difficulty. Lost in the crowd.
ちょっとこっちに来なさい。
This is probably where I'm going to get my difficulty change.
どうしてひな子はそうなの。
Nice! I caught him. Or I'll just die here. Ooh. Damn it. It's interesting that the mom throws a knife. Considering the context of, what happened with her fucking dad. God damn. Alright. That's fine. I'll be dying a couple times and I can switch back down to a lower difficulty. I don't think I'll do story. I'll definitely do... That's so fucked up. All I was doing the entire time I was loading in from the black screen was holding forward and mashing B, and I still couldn't dodge that. See? Fuck this shit. You are, if you don't properly dodge that, locked in to at least getting hit twice. Oh, fuck. I thought you had to die like 5 times. Interesting. God damn it. Alright, kill me again. This time I'll pay attention. That's so fucked up that you can perfect dodge it and still get hit by it. Christ. It's so much less punishing though. Did you see how much less damage I was taking per hit? God. Even on the, like, baseline difficulty that isn't baby easy shit, you still die so fucking fast. That was input buffering again. I pressed B and then heavy, B and R2, like, back to back. And it lined up and locked me into that long-ass attack animation instantly. Because I thought I was going to be doing a dodge counter.
少しは感謝しろ。
Come on, bring it.
ひなこのためなのよ。どうしてひなこはそうなの。
It's really funny, but I just realized I've never killed the mother. I don't know, I have some degree of sympathy for her, even though, like, she's obviously still a part of the problem. Look at how fucking embarrassingly easy that fight was. Damn, the difference from hard to lost in the fog is insane. I feel like it doubles the enemy. Here we go. Just had a thought. I feel like it doubles enemy, what do you call it? Health bars. I was gonna say defense, but I don't think defense is a stat. I think they just have a health value. Anyways, now that I'm on hard mode, this is probably gonna be a cakewalk for the rest of it. Nothing really else for me to do. Oh, this one's different. Two chicks confide in one another in their shells. A fox watches over them in the light of his lantern. No one knows when or even if the eggs will hatch, not even the chicks themselves. Alright. Well, that's pretty fucking different. The time for rebirth is now. Respect us, serve us, become the good and clever woman you ought to be. Go ahead, bring it. Really annoyed about the position of this fucking doll. Yeah, because of that. That sucks. I guess, the soul siphon effect got kind of clipped on the wall. I'm trying so hard to hit this doll. There we go. The degree to which combat is so much less stressful. It's really funny. Realize your good fortune. This miracle is more than you deserve. I have to wait for the dialogue to end before I pull the blade out. Forget your lowly upbringing. Pitiless parents and foolish friends must all be cast aside.
親と友達に
I like how in every subsequent
勝手な
ending,
ことを言うな
she becomes more and more self-actualized. Like, her desire to make her own decisions persists pretty strongly across all... like, all of the runs for normal Hinako. But the wolf Hinako pretty much just becomes completely subservient almost immediately. I don't know why I'm saying wolf. It is a fox, and I keep fucking saying wolf. Even ignoble mortal blood may serve its purpose. Be grateful you were chosen for such an honor.
そんなものに選ばれたいと思ったことなどない
I don't actually have my sicko mode saved up. Damn. I was hoping to get more damage out before they... I might die to this even in this easier difficulty. Never mind. Oh, okay. What the fuck? He's just gonna keep attacking? Oh. Oh. Alright. I don't know why I took damage mid-dodge, but alright. Oh, there's fucking 3 of them. What the hell? Alright, somebody do an attack. Please. Fuck me. Alright, well. They keep doing attacks. They keep winding up for, attacks that I could counter while I'm in a state where I can't do counters. Fuck, come on. Please. Oh, it made them all get up. Holy fucking shit, really? Oh, good to know that I'm not the only one that thinks that that last puzzle was bullshit. Alright, fuck it. I'll go sicko mode then. That's annoying. I thought I dodged with the right timing. Yeah, wow, they just stand right up. They need... Fuck me! I'm trying to... Well, while you're around, do you, Kenny, do you also remember the wolf, the fox arm being a pain in the ass to get activated? Because that has been a constant bane. Huh. That's so weird. I've had to hit the button 4 or 5 times most cases. Like, I have to sit there mashing L1 and R1 over and over. I confirmed that the inputs are working correctly, too. I checked them with Steam input, Steam controller support, whatever. And the buttons are working fine, and I don't see any reason why I'd be fucking up that input. Again, I've been doing it since the PlayStation 2. Oh, she has some stuff to say about these. I guess she always does. Yeah, I would rather it be on, like, L1. You're, like, absolutely. That's a much more sensible input if you're going to have to do it, especially under duress. With her blood shall our clan prosper, may our ancestors rejoice.
私はお前たちの小屋しか何かなのかバカにするな
These rooms are so intimidating, considering that there's nothing you can really do in them to fuck up. I mean, you could go into the wrong room, sure, but, like, it's not like you'll get attacked by enemies. But every time I walk into one of these rooms full of the statues, I'm creeped the fuck out. Come close, women must submit to men. Kodayuki is still but a fledgling. Come and we shall treat you as we see fit. Look into my eyes.
やめ
Yeah, using streaming as an excuse to replay DMC5 seems like something I might do. Because I haven't played that game since, well, the year it came out. I even have the special edition on PS5. I just never played it, so I still have never played as Virgil. Cool. I think I just, yeah, fuck it. I'll go and play Legendary Dark Knight difficulty when I haven't played DMC5 in, what, 6 years? It's just pressing buttons, man. It's easy. Oh, fuck off. The camera... I would be less annoyed by that if it wasn't for the camera constantly panning downwards so you can't see the enemy's face. Like, when the reason I'm misjudging it... Dynasty Warriors isn't even an action game, it's a game where you press buttons and then pretty pictures appear on the screen. I say that, but I remember getting really pissed off at some of the Hyrule Warriors shit. Some of those missions get really fucked up hard. But it's not from a game, like it's not a mechanical thing. It just kind of comes down to like the way the map is designed. It's not map. Yeah, no, I'm starting Resident Evil 4 tomorrow. Tonight is me plowing through last stream. I'm doing last stream of Silent Hill F. I'm finishing it, getting the last ending done, and then tomorrow I do Resident Evil 4 for like 2 hours. That's going to be a slightly shorter stream just because I have plans with my wife, who I care about more than Resident Evil. Well... Yeah. I say this and somehow she bans me from my own stream. Also, it's friggin' Halloween tomorrow, baby! All Hallows Eve. The day the damned walk among us. Or something. Two chicks confide in one another in their shells. A fox watches over them in the light of his lantern. No one knows when or even if the eggs will hatch, not even the chicks themselves. Chicks and shells. Two chicks. Let me just, Two chicks confide in one another in their shells. A fox watches over them in the light of his lantern. Is it the fox up here, and then the two chicks are down here? Holy fuck. I can't fucking believe the vaguest hint of I've had yet, and that's the one I solved instantly. I even got the two. Maybe the order of the birds doesn't matter. But I even got the two birds in, like, the correct order if they did. Hell yeah. New cutscene. After the hell I went through with the last puzzle, I feel like the game just handed that to me. It's axe time. I would like to axe you a question. That's weird. It gave me like the slowdown, like I was gonna do the counter, but I think because I pressed L2 and R2 at the same time, it decided instead to just guard. Holy shit! On hard mode, a fully charged axe swing just, like, instantly eviscerates them. Ow. I kind of want to just massacre everything on this run. Not run past anything. This is the run where I take my revenge. God, hands music. This would be an excellent time for me to put on some fucking... I just start playing Rage Against the Machine. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Ooh. Good time for a stun. Come on, come on. Oh, fuck me. I need to make sure that I have Otter on. Fuck. Alright, well, when I'm done with this combat, I need to make sure I have Otter on. At least my stamina still regenerates while I'm being screamed at. God damn it. I just never read that move correctly. Please don't. Fucking vines. Ooh. fucker. Do I need to kill this thing? I really don't. Simply walk away. Unfortunately, it still thinks I'm in combat, so... I need to get out of combat so I can get my otter back on. Alright, now I can start regenning my weapons again, which is great because they're, like, all broken. Eat shit! God, that feels great. Just cleave them. Alright, I know you're there this time. I did it. I picked up the axe this run. I didn't get jumped by this enemy this run. This is the one. This is the one where I show the game who's boss. Why am I not... It wouldn't let me do a second... It won't let me swing a second time. That's weird. I thought I was out of stamina, but I'm just sitting there hitting L1 over, or R1 over and over again, and no attack is coming out. That's fine. I regenerated as much health as I lost from getting hit. There we go. Oh, I thought I had avoided getting hit. Every single creature in this world get fucked. That feels so good to do. Oh, the knife's fully repaired. Come on, come on. God, the kitchen knife is like the cheat code weapon. Fucking really? Oh, come on! I have a limited amount of time on this buff. Actually, I think that there's like an AoE attack I can do. Whoa! I'm glad I did that. Holy shit. The saber is awesome. Alright, do I switch one of my axes for a kitchen knife? I think I do. The insane damage output of the kitchen knife makes it completely worth it, in my opinion. Like, the kitchen knife outputs more DPS than the axe by a huge margin. Just because it attacks faster. A lot faster. Come on.
てはあそこから始まった。
Yeah, get fucked. Come on. It is really cathartic. And no. Is this worth it for that $1 lemonade? Oh, there's a first aid kit here, actually. I don't think that's going to be especially valuable in this run, now that I'm playing on hard and making all of the enemies into my bitch. Sakuko is the pigtail girl. Rinko's the fucking crazy one. I just remembered their names. What I was trying to say was in that bit where you see them hanging, it's weird because you see Sakuko is dripping blood, but you have no idea how she died. She just fucking died in the, like, darkness. Okay.
お姉ちゃんから見たらきっとバカな女に見えると思う。私は家畜の餌のように与えられる幸せよりも這いずり回ってでも自分の力で得られるものを幸せと思う生き方をしたい。
後悔はしませんね。その選択の結果を決して誰のせいにもしないと誓いますね。
それ私たち清水ひな子の選択。運命は私たちが自ら私たちが十分に悩み抜いて納得してから選ぶ。お前たちのおもちゃにはもうならないぞ。
あらあら、本当に綺麗な。かように貧弱な嫁ごとは。
どうか心安らかな日々を。
Oh, I was thinking this was the end, but this is actually going to be... Yeah. This is not, in fact, the ending. I still have to go back... I have to take the quick trek back up to, The Shimizu residence. Hinako's home. Oh man, I'm wrong. I was so wrong about this. I think this section makes my game, my computer chug every time. So can I not just ignore the dolls? Play with me forever. That's the most... That is the most, like, generic horror creepy doll thing I've ever heard. And I know that, like, there's a narrative purpose to the doll, but that is really funny to me. That's like some Annabelle level shit. Play with me forever. In hell. I want the doll to just start talking in a Chucky voice. Bruh? What? Oh, fuck, okay. I was so confused. I'm like, why am I not out of the... Alright, whatever. What? No, no, no! What do you mean? All I did was click in the right stick to rotate the camera. I didn't... Oh my god. After complaining about not being able to get that to trigger when I want it to, it just triggers by accident when I don't want it to. That's fine. I don't think I'll need it the way that I definitely won't need it the way I did. I am the only one who truly cares about Shimizu Hinako's happiness. Holy shit, it's dead already. Child. I think there's fewer enemies to fight in each of these locations on this difficulty. Because I swear I did another wave of enemies the first time. It might just be that the waves are so much longer because enemies take so much longer to kill. And I have to play more defensively. I can just ignore this guy. Yeah, no, fuck that. Oh, might as well use one then. Save before he gets to me. She's standing this time. If you dare submit to the foxes, I shall curse you. Really? He did his turnaround animation, but he didn't turn around because I was in front of him. Fucking hell. Fuck off. It happened twice in a row. I got hit by the, like, turnaround animation he does when you're behind him, but I wasn't behind him either time. That time I was. I hadn't generated any stamina yet. Okay. I don't think they're close enough together. I'll have to soul siphon them separately. Yeah, my usual habits of playing a game... Sorry, I did see your message before that I've been trapped in Silent Hill for 500 years. Wanting to go for every ending was definitely, like, a choice I made that I knew was going to keep me here longer than it could have. I could have just gone for a couple endings, but I'm just so fucking invested in the story. My normal gaming habits would mean that I probably would have finished this in half the amount of days. But since I'm only playing on stream, and I only stream 2 hours a day on work days... Come on, get down here so I can... Damn it. What the fuck? I don't know how that didn't hit me. Oh. He got a freebie. Ugh. More of these? Nice. Shove your hand up his ass. The final maneuver. Ultimate attack. Fox. Fisting. Yeah, this went a lot faster. Maybe playing on Lost in the Fog difficulty was a thing for insane people. I've got, what, like 2 more combat rooms? I just do a combat room, yeah, I do, like, one on the bridge, one before the bridge and one on the bridge, and then, it's basically just the final boss. I don't know if the final boss is going to be fought as Wolf or human Hinako. Yeah, they're fucking twisted. Crazy bread. That's normal bread to me. It'd be really funny to just have one of these. Just, if you walk up to one of those and interact with it, there's just an Emma that's an Emma you can take to level up. That's a good question. I'm still coming to terms with how I interpret the doll. Get fucked. Wow! Not a fucking chance in hell. Completely mulched. The kitchen knife is so cracked.
お前らの思い通りにはならないぞ。私はもう自分の望むものが何なのか分かってるから。邪魔するな。どけ。
What? Okay. That sucked. Oh. It happened again. I pressed the button too soon after the counter flash appeared. I feel like the counter really only behaves correctly if you're in focus when it comes up. Otherwise, it can be so fucking finicky. Oh. I still have the Auto Memory on. I never switched it when I went back to, Fox Hinako. Let's fucking go.
今度こそ。もう後戻りはできない。
It's so funny that I switched to hard mode for like fucking what 20 minutes and already I'm overstocked on weapon or on items again. It's crazy how much easier this is. I say that, but it's been over an hour I've been playing on this difficulty, I think.
清水ひな子。
Do I just go triple kitchen knife? I am tempted. I don't really see a reason not, not to. Like, why would I use the axe? Yeah, I've got a ton of toolkits. So I think that I just go knife it up. Alright, show me who the true final boss is. What am I fighting here? Do I fight Shu and... like, what I'm concerned about is that it's gonna make me fight Shu and, Kodayuki.
Hinako. あなた、Hinako なの?
Pyramid.
お姉ちゃん。私は。
Bro, why are you even here? They should have made Pyramid Head a secret boss, to be honest. Like, if you've gotten every ending and you start a new save, there's a room you can go into that has Pyramid Head in it, just as, like, a fucking another secret Dark Souls boss.
私を2つに引き裂いて戦わせている。
そんなことって。
とても苦しい戦いだったけれど、 私はようやくそれに気づけたの。人に望まぬ選択を強いること、それをせかすこと、私たちはそれと戦わなくちゃいけないって気づけたから。ごめんね、お姉ちゃん。ごめんね、お父さん、お母さん。私やっぱり親不孝者だと思う。でも本当に私の幸せを願っていてくれるなら。
She's still gonna smash it up, isn't she? Canon event.
どうか許して。
She's not like driven mad with like rage. She's just destroying the like representation of what the path that's been forced on her.
これが私の選択。そして私たちをもてあそぶ者たちへの抗議。
Let Limit do a little property damage as a treat. I mean, it looks extremely cathartic.
どうして私たちはどちらかが殺されなければならないの？どうして私たちは殺し合うしか対話ができないの？
Forced to hug. Oh. Not hug. Not hug. I'm confused by the fox not being him. I mean,
稀に人里に真意を宿した希少な血を持つ女子が生まれることがある。そのようなものが里に現れるたびに我らは一族の跡取りにそのものを嫁に欲するようまじないをかけた。
何を言って
歴代の跡取りたちは皆うまくたぶらかしてめとってきたがこたびの跡取りは下段
人間の娘一人たぶらかせぬようでは未熟が過ぎる。
とゆきさんはずっと私をお嫁さんにしたい一心でずっと努力してきたって。 にずっと笑うな。一生懸命に悩んで生きてきたことゆきさんを笑うな。
Wait, oh shit, do I fight the fox again? Yeah, he's not covered in blood this time. Weird. Wait a second. Did I not fight the fox as... I don't remember fighting the fox as the wolf form. God. The frame rate is chugging for me right now. I am dropping so many frames and it's making it impossible to do a dodge. Oof. This has not been a problem in any boss fight up till now. But yeah, No. I fought Shu's, like... I fought Shu as the wolf, because I did the, I remember going sicko mode on him. Yeah, I think from like a representative, like a, what is it, like a metaphor, this is Kodayuki's grandfather, or his ancestors, his clan's desire. From a literal sense, this is a fox god. Oh, I might as well go fucking bananas on him, huh? I'm trying to do the counter, but I can't turn the camera to face him. I'm going to get through my entire sicko mode not landing a single hit. Ah, there we go. Still the fox. There's no way that's it. There's no way that that boss fight's that short. Oh my god, that's cool! It's the fucking doll! Oh, so the doll represents the expectations placed on her by her family. But what the fuck? Why was it warning her against? Yeah, because like Shu was being consumed by the... Interesting. Interesting. This is so fucking cool, by the way. What? Oh, yeah, that's right. This is a thing it does. Oh god, but it keeps fighting me while it's doing it. Ah, I couldn't see him. I didn't know that that was the move he was doing. I can't move. I think that I dodged, but man, this sucks. I am struggling so much because of lag. Lag that was never there on any previous playthrough. And I don't know what to do about it. Let me just make sure everything that doesn't need to be running isn't running. Just in case I can eke out a little bit of performance. Is it going to start me at the first phase? Looks like it. No, okay. The second I fucking pressed R1 to land that second hit on the enemy here, I just started mashing B. But that's how long you get locked into your animations. This is dog shit. At least, I seem to have fixed up the performance a little bit. I don't know how. God damn it. I hate that he moves so far away. It makes it impossible to do, Fuck off. It makes it impossible to do a focus attack. There's like a whole mechanic this boss just ignores. Although, I guess you can sprint forward while doing this. Nope. Ah, there were no ripples on the water that time. His only tell to dodge that move is a fucking effect that didn't happen. So I haven't hit him yet this entire run. Not a single fucking hit have I landed on him. I can't even heal. God, I hate that. I hate that he just dodges backwards. Just avoid, I guess. Come on. Yeah, there's no ripple. There's no ripple. It was impossible to dodge that without just, like, getting really lucky with the timing. Whoa. That's fucked up. Oh, I hate that move. Fuck off. Ah, I could have done a counter there, but I couldn't tell. I finally did it. I hit him with one light and one heavy. I'm making huge progress on this fight. At this rate, it will take me several hours to kill just this one boss, let alone the other one. Fuck off! My dodges are either not counting as perfect dodges, or they're just not dodging. He has hit me through my dodge on every single lunge he's done. I can't dodge them. Ugh. Finally, one fucking counter. That sucks. It wouldn't let me do the counter move. I just... Fucking finally, something. Ugh. Hit him, hit him. Damn it! Every time that happens, I'm either in the middle of another animation or it just doesn't want to trigger. Holy shit, I just got lucky on the timing on that one. arrow rain was moving. I don't know what I can do to avoid both of those. Am I close enough? No. That's so fucked up. How many of these attacks are, if you get hit by one, you're just fucked? Fuck off. What? Why did that one not die? Fuck, I am legitimately getting so fucking tilted about this boss. This is, I remember when Elden Ring came out, people were talking about how fucked up it was that the Elden Beast was, like, unhittable. You just had to keep running forward towards it and then hope eventually you could land, like, one hit, and it took them an hour. And I never understood because my run, I killed it on my first try, and it was like... I had no problem dealing with it. God. This is what that must feel like. Where the boss is just always a mile away from you, and there's no way you can reach him to hit it. It just feels tedious. I don't want to keep doing this. Fuck. I don't even get to stun the boss! Fucking stop! Did he stop and laugh at me? Come on. Cool. I got a focus attack off. I'm kind of disappointed that it didn't stun him again, so I couldn't keep attacking. It's just a quick transition. That transition's fucking awesome, by the way. Yeah, since you can only do 2 consecutive dodges, I don't know what the deal is with that. Phew! I didn't know if he was gonna do that or what. How am I supposed to keep dodging over and over again? Oh. I've never seen him do that before. Where he just does the lunge at close range. I thought that it was like a gap closer mechanic for him. I was still staggered, by the way. Fuck off! I was locked in my power-up animation. Oh, he took me out of it! He just consumed half my, like, fucking kudzu gauge. Yeah, you have to dodge before he starts to lunge. Fuck. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. I'm so fucking cooked. No. I think that's where, that's definitely one of the ways in which, like, it's not designed like an actual Dark Souls boss. Because for an actual Dark Souls boss, they design the attack patterns so that... They design the attack patterns so that you're never in a situation where you can't react. But here, you can very easily get in a situation where you're being attacked by multiple enemies. You can only dodge one. Good luck. Or you just straight up can't see something that's happening on, off screen. Oh yeah, just ignore that little guy. The little big guy. Yeah, I do really need to be using my items more. The number one reason I'm not using my items a lot more is because I just don't find a lot of safe openings. Oh. No, you can't counter it. Oh, that's fucked up. That's also fucked up. Whew. God. I still feel the rush of saltiness from getting knocked out of my super mode. God damn, I hate that there's an extra delay on this version. Because he does a teleport. She, I guess. Fuck me. Help, help, help. This boss leaves a lot more openings. Hell yeah. Ugh. I hate that I'm going to say this, but I do still really want them to explain more clearly for my small brain what the doll is meant to represent, because it's one of the only things the game doesn't just outright spell out to you. Only because every idea I've had about the doll feels like it's given a lot of mixed messages. Hear, feel, think.
すればいいの？
この場は私が何とかしていく。
I think it literally is the grandfather.
一緒に。
すまなかった。私は君に全てを与えたつもりで、君が一番欲していたものに気づけなかった。
Is this gonna be the first Silent Hill that has a legitimately happy ending?
君と同じものが欲しくなったのだ。君への愛は酔狂なまじないによって生み出されたものではないと。行きなさい。
もし私たちへの愛が本物だったなら、また会いましょう。私たちもしっかり悩んで答えを用意しておきます。
Grab them and slam their heads together. Like, do a Three Stooges routine. But when you do, it makes them merge. My two wives. I don't think I'm gonna stop thinking about this game for fucking months. This and Signalis have just been dominating my every waking hour. I did it, gamers. I did it. Oh shit, actually, I've got a special reward for you, especially, Kenny. I've got a reward for myself and everybody watching. We did it, gamers! Alan Wake, go off! I'm just gonna leave them up for the whole the whole credits. As usual, Akira Yamaoka absolutely fucking killed it this game. I think this might be the first Silent Hill where I go and download the soundtrack. Like, I'll find it on Amazon Music or whatever and buy the MP3s. Because while I think the Silent Hill soundtracks are all incredible, it's usually one or two songs that I would call listenable, and the rest that are for making yourself want to die. They're stressful and miserable. They're environmental, not environmental, atmospheric. Whereas I think, honestly, so much of this soundtrack is something I could just have come up and shuffle and just be like, yeah, that's great. Isn't it a little odd that, oh, yeah, like, I'm not saying, like, Akira Yamaoka is, like, the person who was responsible for this game being so good. I'm just saying, like, this soundtrack has been incredible. I just wanted to call attention to that in particular. But yeah, the, Ryukishi 07, I don't know how the hell you actually, I think you say it kind of like Goichi Suda. Like, I think you're supposed to pronounce it. Wait, hold on! The other composers on this were the composers from Ubaneko? I didn't realize that was the other names that worked on this. Yeah, he did all the Fog World stuff, and then the other lead composer was is credited with doing the Otherworld stuff. So all the which it definitely helps to give the two a completely different vibe. Like when you're in the Overworld, it feels like Silent Hill, but when you go to the Otherworld, it really starts to feel like a different game in so many ways. Especially once you get your fucking Devil Trigger and shit like that, where it's like it feels like they did everything they could to make it feel like two different worlds. Oh, speaking of credits, I was informed by Sil today that Hideo Kojima appears in the credits of Pokemon Legends Z to A. Kind of. It is surely not the Hideo Kojima, because he's not in, like, the special thanks. He's just one of the 3D animators. So it must just be a guy named Hideo Kojima. But, like... I went and looked it up, and he's in there. Hideous Kojumbo does it again. Wah! I was so excited to say that I dropped my fucking... Yeah. Letter from Kodayuki. My alarm was going off, yelling garbage day at me, sorry. The days have grown warmer where I am. What is it like in Ebisugeoka? I can still recall the startling beauty of dandelions peeking out through the cracks in stone walls. I would like to express my appreciation for the letter you sent me. It was quite enlightening. I will follow in your footsteps and start by simply trying to enjoy life. As per your recommendation, I purchased sauce-flavored senbei for the first time just the other day. It must have been quite a sight to see a man dressed in a suit buying cheap rice crackers and eating them with children outside the candy store. The children laughed when they saw me, saying that real grown-ups don't buy such cheap snacks, and so I explained to them how I wasn't able to eat as many treats as a child, which is why I'm eating them now. When they heard that, they began swarming around me and telling me all the different delicious ways you can eat sauce-flavored senbei, though I must say I was taken aback when a child suggested I try putting strawberry jam on it. Imagine such a scene, a full-grown man eating snacks with children. While I was rather embarrassed, I felt like I had regained part of my lost childhood. I intended to become reacquainted with my inner child, discover my own dreams, and live life to the fullest. And once I have done so, I hope to reevaluate my feelings for you. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I thought we were hitting the title screen. I don't think that says anything. I don't think that says words. What the fuck? Hold on, she got her face back.
誰かをものすごく好きになってその人のためにものすごく努力して情熱のすべてを注ぎ込むような一途で一生懸命な生き方をしてみたい。今度は私から琴幸さんに求婚するくらいの勢いで一生懸命に。私はまだ決まってないけどとにかく何かに一生懸命に。何それここは静かだね。誰も邪魔しない、せかさない。いるのは私たちだけ。私たちだけで行く末を決められる。
How the hell did you get up there? How would fucking... Alright.
こんな静かな恵比寿ヶ丘は初めてかも。ここは私たちだけの静寂の恵比寿ヶ丘だね。
Did everybody... Huh? Alright, the metaphorical aspect of the Silent Hill fog has, The boys are back. Alright. So... how would Alan Wake have solved the plot of Silent Hill F? Alright. Fuck. I'm gonna tell you this. I don't think Alan Wake can stop patriarchy. And, like, that is less what the game is about than I thought it was. It is way more about... well, I mean, I guess to an extent, but, like, it is very much about, the societal pressures, which it became so much more obvious when you get lines about her father late in the game, late in that last ending, where it's like, he's also being subjected to these expectations placed upon him by others that he's internalized. The pride of a man. The inability to show his weakness in front of his daughter. Which is... yeah, that is patriarchy. That is, you know, like, the like, negative aspects of pressures put on you by society to embody certain roles in society. And I really appreciate that we get that, because most of the game is about Hinako's specific experiences with it. But getting... yeah. You know, getting that little look into the way that the father is also affected by it makes it even more clear the themes. The themes that the game gives you detailed notes about. This is not a criticism, but this game fucking beats your ass over the head with everything that it wants to say. It just does it in such an elegant way that it doesn't feel ham-fisted or clumsy. God, this fucking track slaps. This might be my favorite horror game of all time. Alan Wake 2 is a very close second. I will evaluate this later when recency bias is not affecting me. But right now, it's probably... I'd probably say conservatively, it's Alan Wake 2, Silent Hill F, and Silent Hill 2 in that order. Oh my god, you're fucking right. Alan Wake would be like the doll. The doll was the key to everything. And he finds the doll in the final ending, and he turns it around, and there's a little pull cord, and when he pulls it, the doll just, like... the doll speaks. Like, it starts mouthing words, and you hear the parents arguing and getting a divorce and coming out of the doll's mouth. God. And then he sets it down and he's like, now finally, my mother is also free to make the choice, her own choices. It's not a hill, it's a slope! Oh god. It's not a lake, it's an ocean. It's not a loop, it's a spiral. It's not a hill, it's a mountain. It's not a mountain, it's a molehill. I won't ever play Alan Wake on stream. I mean, if one day I decide I'm going to replay Alan Wake from start to finish, Alan Wake 2, I don't think I'm ever replaying Alan Wake 1. I've already given it 3 playthroughs. I think I've had enough. It is a 7th gen jank-ass game, and as much as I adore what it does, playing it just isn't that fun. Maybe in 5-10 years I'll reevaluate that and be like, yeah, let's go back and let's play, you know, maybe like someone in my life will be interested in watching me play the game, and I'll replay Alan Wake again. But if I do replay Alan Wake 2 from start to finish, I will do that on stream. That game is a fucking 10. Yeah, to be fair, I never played the DLC for Alan Wake 2, so I'm actually missing some content. All endings, baby! Let's look at what achievements I haven't gotten. There are 7 achievements I haven't gotten. Defeating the Tsukumogami without getting hit by a single arrow. Alright, that's never happened. Finding all the hidden Omamori. There's still at least one Omamori I never collected. Open all rooms and boxes marked within Arisama's seal, so I guess there are some there I didn't get. I didn't get all of the clinical trial documents or Sakuko's diary documents. And defeat the Shiromuku without dying once. Oh, okay. That would be the boss from the first playthrough. I'm not really sure if you can even go back and play that. Good game? Oh yeah, he really does not... He blends very strangely. Alright, Wakes can go away now. Final thoughts on Silent Hill F. Obviously I've talked a lot about the themes and the story. I think from a narrative standpoint, this game's a 10. From a gameplay standpoint, it's probably like a 7.5. I can't give it an 8. Like, I think that the combat, when it's going well, is some of the better combat horror games have available, because I don't think... I mean, I don't think horror games really usually need combat. I'm not in the Amnesia: The Dark Descent, like, mindset where you should only be running away from the enemies and hiding in lockers and shit. Lockers. I'm thinking of Dead by Daylight. Hiding in, like, cabinets and under beds. I don't think that that's necessarily a good way to go about it. But I do think you wind up with issues like one of my other favorite horror games, which is jank as shit, and I would never actually recommend anyone go play, is Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth. And that game, because of its combat, kind of just turns into a bad shooter for, like, the last third. And any horror is completely diffused because you're just shooting fishmen. Like, I think you have to design the game from a standpoint where the combat is the last thing you're worried about. Because if you put a lot of effort into the combat and then there's no enemies to fight, then it feels like it's a waste of a combat system. If you put a lot of combat, like, work into the combat system to make it in-depth, and then you put a shitload of enemies in the game, it starts to feel like an action game, which this game does. Like, the ending, I just think that they contextualize it really well, so it feels like the catharsis at the end of a horror movie. Like, when you're running down the mountain as Hinako, like, Fog World Hinako, and you're just slaughtering enemies left and right, except on Lost in the Fog difficulty, where you're getting your ass beat. It's super cathartic, and it has that vibe of, like, the ending of Weapons, which is a movie I just watched, so of course that's the first thing on my mind. Not to spoil anything, but, like, I think there's a lot of catharsis in, like, horror lends itself to catharsis because you're building tension. So one way to have the catharsis is to have, like, a brutal death happen. And it's like, okay, well, like, the tension of will it, won't it, is resolved by the death happening. But another one is you have the catharsis of taking that that creature in the woods that's been spooking you the whole game, or the whole movie, and then just beating it viciously to death. Because then you get that, like, resolution and it feels good. And I think this game handles the build-up and catharsis pretty well. Early on, you feel very helpless, especially when all you have is the iron pipe. Because the iron pipe is fucking dog shit. It's so slow, it does so little damage, you're very vulnerable, especially even on story difficulty, enemies could fuck you up. So I would say that, like, this skirted the line on what a combat system in a horror game can do. But I think it definitely steps over the line in the end, where you just have a bunch of combat rooms. Like walking onto the bridge and having it get blocked off by fire, and now you've got to fight a bunch of enemies. It's just like, yeah, I get it. You made a combat system, you want me to engage with it. It is a video game. But, didn't need to be there. I don't think fighting those enemies serves any purpose at that point. Like, from a narrative standpoint. The part where you're going down the mountain slaughtering them feels like it has a narrative purpose, because, like, you're like, it's outrage. It's like the character finally, like, fucking snapping and being like, I'm not gonna put up with this anymore. So it at least feels good, but a lot of the combat rooms could be cut and not lose any narrative or gameplay. So, yeah. I don't know. Feels like a 9. Feels like a 9 to me. Best Silent Hill since Silent Hill 2. Not the remake. Fuck the remake. I don't like how the remake is padded to hell. Anyways. Yeah. I'm glad I got to sit and talk about it. I didn't really get to dwell on, Signalis in the same way. Because I had to go to work very shortly after finishing Signalis. But yeah, Signalis and Silent Hill 2, or Silent Hill F, I mean, have been the highlights of this. For sure. I'm like, I'm gonna find myself thinking about Silent Hill F for years. And I'm very happy to have played it. Watch for my finalized review posted to Blue Sky in the next day or so. And thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, Kenny. Thanks, Sil, for helping me solve a puzzle that I think is total bullshit. And, good night. Good afternoon. Good riddance.